Welcome to the channel, ladies and gentlemen, where we talk about everything from video games to politics, or just whatever the heck we feel like talking about. Sit back, relax, enjoy the show. I'm Saf.
And I'm Tang. And welcome to Gaming Dads.
Welcome back to the Gaming Dads. As always, we very much appreciate all that you've done for us in the past here. Our tank video got over 1,000 views. We are so very grateful. Thank you. If you would please, we need some subscribers. Hit that subscribe, hit that like, leave some comments, tell us what you think. Touch that little bell so you know when we come out with new content. Today we're going over all of week 1. What's going on? How is it going?
We're going to go over our experiences, what we found out you need to do. This will be primarily for a Raiders perspective, and just kind of everything you need to do. We'll try to do it in order, and it's going to be covering a lot of material, so buckle up.
Oh yeah. So first off was leveling, man. Leveling, I didn't think it was too bad. I actually enjoyed it. If you're looking for a quick level, I mean, it took me about 10.5 hours, which is long in the grand scheme of things. But in the grand scheme of things, it's not. Like in other expansions, it's taken me forever. I mean, you're one of those guys that gets in there and grinds it out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I started when it went live. I had no issues, no server crashes.
Yeah,
I was very impressed. Very impressed. By far the best launch I've seen them do.
For sure.
I leveled straight. I started at 6, finished about 5. So it took me about 11 hours. I pretty much didn't get up from my computer other than 1 or 2 restroom breaks. I had my dinner brought to me. Took me about 11 hours. Yeah, Saf didn't finish level until the next day, but you know.
I got 58.5. I was beat. I was like, I'm done. I took my sweet butt to bed, and I woke up the next day, and I was pretty much leveled by the time Tang pretty much got up.
Yeah.
Shortly after. So it wasn't so bad.
I would say it was probably one of the best leveling experiences they've done.
Oh, for sure.
I'm not gonna say
I liked how you followed the story, kind of like of each coven. That's what I liked about it, and that's kind of what got you the levels. Like, so if you're gonna do leveling, I would just say follow the whole story, ignore like all the little side quests until later, until you pick a covenant. Yeah, just do all the ones with the little cool little arrow on them.
Worst case, you'll have to go back and do a couple side quests at 54 or 56. I mean, that's it.
Which covenant had your favorite story?
So Ardenweald was good, but I gotta give it to Venthyr. I mean, the cinematics and the storyline and the sarcasm. I mean, Venthyr they really had a good storyline.
Yeah, that's my coven, dude. I had to go. I mean, one, it was supposedly the best for my class, which, I mean, it is what it is, but I kind of always wanted to go to the Vamp Boys anyway. Which is funny because at first I didn't. I used to make fun of. We watched Taliesin and Nevitel, and Taliesin was always talking about how he wants to go to the Vamp Boys, but I actually, now that I am Venthyr, I actually really love it. I love the abilities. I love everything about it. So it's pretty cool.
Now, I will say the Maldraxxus zone itself, I think, is terrible and sucks. But the storyline in Maldraxxus was
story is cool. Yeah, the story was really cool. So tell us what you think down in the comments. What's your favorite leveling zone? Which one you think was the best? The most beautiful, I think, goes to Ardenweald. I think it's gorgeous. That's just me. Yeah. So, and then close followed up by Bastion.
Yeah,
so.
Bastion was really good, but other than that, I really don't like the Bastion experience.
I mean, it's the very first thing you do, though. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like you get in there, you're ready to like progress and push through. So I thought it was good. Going over covenants.
Yeah, you
Go ahead.
mentioned some covenants. You said that you went with the Van Boys.
I did.
I went with the Fur Boys.
Mm-hmm.
So everyone says I shouldn't go Fur Boys. Everyone says it's not the best. We'll see. I really love the hunt ability. I love it.
Oh yeah, man, it's cool. So let's see. So covenants. Main things to do inside your covenants to make sure you get done. So you do your dailies in the mall. Make sure you get that done. That should be like things that you need to do
Well, the biggest thing
weekly.
for the covenants is the renown, right?
Absolutely, man. Your renown is kind of like how you level in your character within your covenant. So
And we're both kind of
renown is
stuck
super
at
important.
what, level
Three,
3 right now?
which I think is what it's capped at because I'm doing what it tells me to
Everything.
do for 4, and I can't do it. Like the lady is literally sitting in my covenant, and it says to talk to her. Well, I'm talking to her, but she's not doing nothing.
It
So
tells me to talk to the NPC next to my adventure table.
yeah,
And
exactly. That's
talk
what
to
ours does. That's what mine does too.
And
So obviously,
I've done the weekly quests. I've done every little quest they give me. I've done all the dailies.
exactly.
I'm almost honored or revered with them, like, and I still can't get 4. And there's different people. Like some people say you can get 4 week 1. Some people say you only get 3.
Nah,
I think it's just 3.
it's just 3. So, and then do your TorGhast. Your
Oh,
TorGhast is
hang on.
super important.
Yeah, TorGhast is important, but following up on the renown with the covenants, this is a tip. If you're doing adventures and you're like, where
Yes.
are my troops? Where's my extra stuff? You can literally just pull more troops off your little thing.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, you're talking about your table. Your
yeah,
table.
they're called adventures now.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. So you don't have to you don't have to create them. They're just there. So you just basically are just like right clicking them and then they go there.
you just need
So
one
make sure you
follower.
fill up. Yeah, fill up your bar with all the adventures you possibly can in there. So one major hero, and then you're gonna add all the extra guys. So you have archers and you have like some
And the cool thing is,
melee
with
guys.
your adventure table, you will be able to pull slightly ahead with Soul Ash if you do it right. I've got a quest for 90 more Soul Ash right now. And I've got about a day to get the rest of my adventures leveled. A little high for me right now, but so you definitely want to stay on top of that. And remember, there's a mobile app. You can do your adventures from work or whatever if you don't have time.
Yeah, that's a really good idea. Good thought right there.
That pretty much covers the adventures. And you were saying the mall. The mall is super
The
important.
maw. The maw is important, and TorGhast as well. So TorGhast is where you're going to get majority of your soul ash from the initial quest line, which is super fun. The only thing I have a complaint on, and I don't know if you guys have experienced it too, is the difference in difficulty between 1 and 2 seemed very easy, and then 3 seemed like such
Huge
a
jump.
beast.
Huge
Like,
jump.
boy, oh boy, was it rough. So we did it together. We did stage 3 for both of them together. And I thought we did well. I mean, we had the flask and the whole 9 for the
We actually
for the
failed
last one.
twice on the second one.
We
stage
did.
3.
Yeah, we did.
We made
So
it all the way to the final boss, and he killed
I
us
didn't give
over
it
and
the
over.
respect. I didn't give it the respect it deserved. That's for sure.
We found that it's much easier for healers and tanks because they nerf the HP and stuff.
It is.
So,
So I think it's very similar to how what was it called?
the nightmares, or what were they?
That's what I'm talking about. The visions. The visions.
Visions. Yeah, BFM.
Yeah. So if you're a tank, go tank because it's gonna be easier for you.
If you're a tank, go solo it. If you're a healer, either get a group or solo it. If you're
Yeah,
deeps, man,
sure.
it's rough.
Fight it.
It's very rough. Yeah, it was very fun. You got to do. There's 6 levels to do this week. If you haven't finished them, it's Saturday night now. You need to get them done. Like, you're gonna get behind on Soul Ash, and there are catch-up mechanics already in place. But from my understanding, they're not easy catch-ups. They're very slow catch-ups that take time.
Yep. For sure. The things I've noticed in TorGhast though, I felt like I did better if I grabbed like defensive things as well. Like if I just went full on DPS, I felt like it was like almost hindrance.
From what you can
So-
remember, what was your favorite ability that they gave you in TorGhast?
Okay, so I play Frost Mage. I know I'm on my screen, if you guys can see it, I'm basically leveling my Paladin now, but I play Frost Mage. I think my favorite ability is I would basically boost all of my mirror images. And mirror images, I don't know if you guys play Mage, you know, they don't really do much. Like they're there, but they don't really do much damage, you know what I mean? Like when you add a couple abilities and it says make them smarter, that's my favorite. What about you?
My favorite is when it gives my hunt ability. If the target dies within 20 seconds, it just refreshes. So
Oh,
like
that's
on a
cool.
lot of the small packs and stuff, I would do a
You
little
just boom,
AOE
boom, boom,
and
boom,
then just
boom.
bing, 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 like
That's cool.
dead, 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 dead. Yeah, that was the coolest one to me. The most useful was probably Blade Dance. It would just keep reducing the cooldown by 50%. It would
Yeah,
get to
yeah,
the
yeah.
point where I was like just Blade Dancing nonstop.
That's pretty nice.
Pretty good.
Let me see. What else we gonna talk about? Dailies. I mean, obviously, to keep up your
Dailies are mainly for
anima.
anima. Yeah.
Yeah, that's honestly all I use it for. I don't even really and the reputation gains. But other than that, I just if it's not reputation, if it's not um, for anima, I don't really mess with it too much. A little bit of gear here and there, and I guess if you need, like, I wouldn't be too super worried about gear. I would do your week every week. I would do your Mythic Zeros just to get like those out of the way. But even Mythic Plus, like I wouldn't be too overly concerned about it.
Well,
Like obviously,
we've still got one more week before we can do Mythic Pluses. They release
I
them on
understand.
the
I'm
8th.
just saying, like, people worry about gear a lot, and it is
It's
important.
important, dude. Like
It's important. It's not that
you
important
need to
though.
get all your Mythic Zeros in this week. Your Mythic Zeros and your
Yeah, they're
TorGhast.
important.
'Cause
If you're looking to be up there,
those are the two things that you like. TorGhast sites, presumably you could somehow catch up on. I don't know how yet, because they give you a set amount of soul ash for each level that you get.
each week, yeah.
So you need to make sure you get your TorGhast done and your Mythic Zeros. And don't listen to everyone about the item levels required. We were doing Mythic Zeros at like 150 item level. I
Oh,
mean, you just
absolutely.
put the group together yourself, get some friends, just get it done.
Yep.
Don't make excuses. Like I got some guildies just, oh well, the guild didn't run me. Well, buddy, it's week one. We're all in a rush. Like next week, our raid times, we're gonna do full guild runs through Mythic Zero to get everyone. But this week, it just wasn't possible.
Yeah,
Um,
and I didn't even do heroics at all. So I did like
we did our
maybe
first
one.
heroics tonight, didn't we? Just for to
Yeah.
finish up some quests or whatever. Like
Yep. So, and I didn't even do it for quests. I just did it because I was
for
like
guildies.
full like 150 gear, and I was like, you know what? It probably wouldn't hurt to get like 171 because that's what heroics give you, and then your mythic zeros give you like what is it 189 or something like that. So it's like, okay, I'm just gonna I'm gonna try it out and see how it goes. So I've been doing it, and plus I'm doing enchanting, so it's extra enchanting mats for me when I get some stuff I don't need. So I don't know. I'm really enjoying it. I like it a lot. You seem to be like a lot of times you like people get done. I mean, you're pretty much done with whatever you got to do,
Yeah,
this week. So you started an alt.
I've done everything. I've already started my all. I'm already 52 on my warrior. Like
Right.
I got all the. I have every single quest in every zone done. Like I went back,
Mhm.
I knocked it all out. I've done everything my covenants asked me to do. I've stayed on. I've literally set alarms and woken up after 3 or 4 hours of sleep to do my adventure table. Okay?
That's
Like
dedication.
that's
I'm
how
not doing that
crazy
shit.
I am. I've my renown is literally blocked. Like I'd be 4 already if they let me.
Oh yeah,
My
absolutely.
adventure, I just covered adventures. The mall every day. There's 2 to 3 dailies. Now something else I don't know if you know about the mall is there's 4 elites that spawn after an event.
Mhm.
Okay, and it's random where they spawn. So I had to go and farm like 12 of them, and there's 4 different ones. They give you a little bit of Stygia, but then they can drop epics. Of course, I had
Yep.
no real loot with any 4 of those, and I had almost no loot in my Mythic Zeros, and half my guild outgears me, and they think, oh, how's your item level so low? You know what I say to that? Like I can't help
You're
it. Trust
unlucky,
me.
bruh.
Give me another couple weeks, buddy. Trust me, it'll be higher. But make sure. I mean, that's another thing you can do to further it. I got all my Mythic Zeros done like Wednesday. I mean, I've done everything. Um, I honestly am kind of disappointed. It only took about 3 or 4 days. I mean, and that's including Thanksgiving, but it is what it is. I know a lot of people are struggling because it is a lot of content. I mean, I've literally no life this whole week. Like minimum, I've played probably 6 to 9 hours a day minimum. Like it's been crazy. So
Yeah, I probably play like 4 to 6 hours a day.
whatever.
So
You're playing more than I've ever seen you play, boy. You're on all
I
the
don't know about
time
that.
too. Don't let
I
him
do
fool
play a
you. He's
lot.
only on a little less than me. So. And last night he made up for it because I had a friend come over and I couldn't play. He played like 10 hours straight, got no sleep, got back up and played again.
I did get no sleep. I mean, I suffer from insomnia, so, but still, yeah, I did get no sleep at all. It was so worth it though.
So week 2, what are the first things you're gonna do Tuesday?
First thing I'm gonna do is get my Renown stuff going. I mean, that's just me. I can't wait to get that done, and then I'm gonna bother you until you're ready to go into TorGhast so we can craft our legendaries. And which it probably won't be much of a bother because you'll probably be bugging me because I'll be like with my family or whatever. Like, come on, dude, let's go. Go get our legendaries.
I'm gonna be like, bro, we gotta do this, or you're gonna have to solo with that slow cast time you hate so much.
Oh my god, dude. If you're a caster, stage 3 in TorGhast, it's just a pain because it's a couple mobs that are in there. They slow your cast speed. It's terrible. So. But at the end of the day, I love it. I'm super happy. I am excited. What do you think could be better?
What do you mean?
Like, if you could change anything to make it better, what would you make better? Is there something that you like?
I'd definitely remove the Renown cap. There is 40 plus levels of Renown. Like, explain to me why I can't grind that. Like,
you're stuck at 3.
Really? I mean, I know. You got a couple reasons. One, you don't want people to get too behind, and a lot of big streamers are like, oh, I'm so happy that you don't have to do a lot every week. Well, some of us love MMOs and want a ton of stuff to do, all right?
That's true.
Some of us want to do this stuff. A lot of us do. That's why we pay so much money to play WoW. So I'm sorry for those that, like right now I'm not working, so, I mean, it's easy for me to say that. But even if I was working, I guarantee you I'd still be close to where I'm at. I mean, it's all about what you care about and what you want to do. I mean, that's what it is at the end of the day, I would definitely change the Renown cap. I'm actually very happy with TorGhast. I was a little underwhelmed by the first couple levels. But dude, the ass whooping we got from level 3, I was impressed. I was very surprised.
Yeah, I'm glad that we had to take it more, like, really serious there at the end there.
I probably would add 2 or 3 more dungeons, but with that being said, the 8 dungeons that they do have are pretty impressive. I mean,
man, what is the one that we did? Let me see. Not the other side. Theater of Pain is my favorite.
Is that your favorite?
It is crazy.
Oh man, I hate it. Like one time, I just wasn't paying attention or thinking, and I just ran through the portal thinking it's gonna port me. Ooh, fall all the way down, dude.
Yeah, it is all clicking, but I love Theater of Pain. That's probably my favorite.
I don't have a favorite yet, but there is a lot of cool mechanics. But yeah, for week 2, I'll definitely do the Covenant stuff right away, and I'll probably we're banging Mythic Pluses out as a guild with raid time, so I have to wait for that. So probably campaign, then my dailies in the TorGhast, and then some Maul. I mean, there is a fair amount to do. I mean, I know I complain there's not enough, but there is plenty to do. I have to admit that.
Well, I mean, we were sitting here, like, twiddling our thumbs waiting for, like, almost 6 months. You know what I mean? So, like, when it came out, we just went ham. So, I love it. Put down your comments, what y'all think about it, what y'all love, what y'all hate. Tell us what you want to hear about.
Give it a rating, 1 through 10, week 1. What do you think?
Yeah, absolutely. I'd love to hear what you guys say. Me, rating 1 through 10... I'll give it a solid 8, man. Honestly, we didn't have much issue. There are some things that I think would be a little bit better, and there are some minor issues I'm running into, even still, like not so much in the quests, just around the world or whatever, just kind of getting stuck or not able to get around something. So, and not mounting or no movement speed inside.
That is terrible.
The mall.
No mounting in the mall. Oh man.
That's one thing I hate about it. I hate the mall.
The mall's way too big, and they haven't even released half of. We only have access to half the mall right now. I don't know if you know that.
I hate the mall. That's just me. I love TorGhast. I hate the mall. But that's just me.
I think I'd give it a 9, man. Like, I'm really loving it, dude. Like, I'm having a ton of fun. Even my crappy gear, like, I just love how it looks. Like,
yeah, the gear is
seems
cool.
like they really are doing a lot with gear this time. Well, hopefully it'll stay that way. So.
But anyway, hey guys, thanks for tuning in. We're almost at that 20-minute mark. We're not trying to like bore you to death. Let us know in the comments what you think about week 1. We'll be back week 2 with hopefully 2 videos. Let you know about what we're doing further, what we got our Renown up to, and what you guys can do to make it a little bit better.
If you have any questions, feel free to hit us up. Please hit that subscribe button. Give us some comments, some likes. We love it. We appreciate it. And Gaming Dads out.